Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. Wow, let's get to the news. There are certain transfers in football that turn heads. Some because of the sheer scale of the deal, others due to the shock factor. And then there are those that feel like something more, a statement, a message, a quiet yet thunderous declaration of intent. Stuart Armstrong's arrival at Rangers falls into that latter category. The news didn't break like a bombshell, but rather it simmered beneath the surface, whispers, turning into roars, until it became undeniable. The former Celtic man was crossing the divide. Football in Glasgow doesn't follow the usual rules. Here, every move is scrutinized through the prism of rivalry, of history, of culture, and of identity. When a player like Armstrong, once draped in the green and white of Celtic and a key figure in Brendan Rodgers' Invincibles, decides to don the royal blue of Rangers, it's not just a transfer, it's an event. For many, it's near unthinkable. For others, it's a masterstroke. Armstrong's journey back to Scotland is layered in intrigue and promise. His time down south with Southampton was largely respectable, even admirable. Over 6 seasons with the Saints, he racked up over 170 appearances, adapted his game, matured in his positioning, and developed a deeper understanding of the tactical side of midfield play. He was never the loudest player on the pitch, but he was often one of the smartest. When he left Celtic in 2018, it was with the aim of testing himself at a higher level. Few would argue he failed to do that, but now at 32, Armstrong returns to the cauldron of Scottish football with unfinished business and perhaps a point to prove. While many will forever associate him with Celtic's most dominant era in recent memory, there is something poetic and perhaps ironic in his decision to sign for Rangers. It's a twist worthy of the old Scottish ballads, a former boy returning to Ibrox in pursuit of glory, not to haunt, but to lead. From the moment the first rumors began to swirl around Govan, fans were split. Some questioned the wisdom of bringing in a player with such deep ties to their fiercest rivals. Others, more pragmatic, looked at the cold, hard truth. Rangers need midfield quality. They need experience. They need players who know the league, who understand what it means to play under pressure, who won't flinch at the noise, the scrutiny, the weight of the shirt. Armstrong ticks all those boxes. For the Rangers hierarchy, this wasn't a move made out of nostalgia or romanticism. It was a calculated, deliberate decision aimed at strengthening the squad with proven ability. Manager Philippe Clement has made no secret of his desire to bring balance and creativity into the heart of the midfield. Armstrong offers both. Whether deployed in a more advanced role or as part of a double pivot, his intelligence, movement, and passing range can help unlock defenses that Rangers have sometimes struggled to break down. Of course, the emotional baggage that comes with this signing cannot be ignored. Glasgow doesn't forget. For every fan who sees Armstrong's signing as a coup, there will be those on the other side of the city fuming at the perceived betrayal. And in truth, that's part of what makes this so fascinating. Armstrong has never shied away from the spotlight, but he's also never courted it unnecessarily. This move suggests a steeliness, a confidence in his own identity, and a willingness to embrace the noise. He knows what's coming, and he's walking into it willingly. From a footballing perspective, Armstrong brings versatility. He can play as a number 8, number 8, drifting between lines, arriving late into the box with that trademark timing. He can shift wider, tuck in, press high, or drop deep. His engine remains a weapon, and while age may have chipped a fraction off his pace, his football brain has more than compensated. Rangers at times last season looked bereft of guile in the center of the park. Armstrong offers that in spades. There's also the leadership factor. While he may not arrive wearing the armband, Armstrong's presence in the dressing room will carry weight. He's been there and done it. He's lifted trophies, played in Europe, battled relegation scraps, and stood on podiums. For younger players like Alex Lowry and Bailey Rice, having someone like Armstrong around could be invaluable. Learning from a player who understands the rhythm of Old Firm derbies, the pressure of packed Ibrox nights, and the expectation of chasing silverware, that's an education no academy can replicate. Naturally, there will be pressure on Armstrong to perform. Any player wearing the blue of Rangers faces that. But in his case, the stakes are even higher. A quiet debut won't be enough. Fans will want to see fire, determination, and above all, results. The fixture calendar will mark that first meeting with Celtic in bold ink, and all eyes will be on the man who once sang victory songs in the Parkhead dressing room. That's the nature of this rivalry. It remembers everything. For Rangers, this move also signals a shift in mentality. In recent years, their recruitment has sometimes leaned too heavily on potential rather than proven ability. Armstrong represents a shift back towards ready-made quality, the kind of signing that can slot in from day one and improve the XA. There will still be room for development projects, of course, but the spine of a team chasing titles needs experience. Armstrong's arrival is a nod to that reality. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. There's also a symbolic element to all of this. For years, Celtic have dominated not just the league table, but the narrative. They've poached players, lured talents, and shaped the storyline. Rangers signing a former Celtic star, and not just any star, but one of their most intelligent and articulate midfielders from a golden era. It's a jab, a message sent across the city. Rangers aren't just rebuilding, they're reasserting. Remains to be seen how Armstrong will be integrated tactically. Will he be a starter in Clement's best X1? Will he be used more sparingly as a rotation piece? Or will his role evolve into something more strategic, a big game player brought in for key battles? The answers will come with time, but for now, the sheer fact of his arrival has already altered the mood. There's excitement, there's tension, and above all, there's intrigue. Football is a game of moments, but also of narratives. Stuart Armstrong's transfer to Rangers is one of those rare moments where the narrative writes itself. The return to Scotland, the shift from green to blue, the chance to redefine a legacy. It won't be easy. It never is in this city. But for Armstrong, it's a new chapter, one he seems eager to write. And for Rangers, it might just be the signing that sparks something greater. Not just a stronger midfield, but a stronger message. The chase is on, and they're pulling. No punches, toast. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.